What's up, guys? Thanks for checking out the video. There's a couple weapons this week that I wanted to show you guys, but before I get into this video, I just want to let you all know, in case you guys don't, I am doing a PlayStation 4 giveaway. In case you guys want to enter into this giveaway and have a chance at winning this, all you have to do is simply leave a like on the video to show some support. Subscribe if you haven't. Then after you subscribe, it'd be greatly appreciated if you can click that bell to stay notified. But most importantly, go down below sometime in the description and follow my Facebook. That is where I'll be releasing the winner at for this PlayStation 4. And I'll also be updating you guys to let you all know when it is about to end. Anyways, now let's get into these weapons. There's a few weapons that looked promising this week. Actually, can't believe they're selling these kind of weapons before Destiny 2. I mean, you would think there would be all kinds of crazy good weapons, but instead there really isn't that many great weapons. But there are a few that I'm going to be showing you guys in this video that I thought were pretty good, and a couple that I thought were actually really good. Okay, so first off, let's start off with the Hero Formula. Now, this is a pretty good scout rifle, especially if it has some decent rolls, and it does. It actually has better than decent rolls. These are great rolls. Starting off with the scopes, Red Dot ORA2, ranged lens, and OEG rifle scope. Now for the perks: Outlaw, Take a Knee, Perfect Balance, Explosive Rounds, and Firefly. As you guys can see, the perks are looking pretty good on this Hero Formula. Firefly, Perfect Balance, Explosive Rounds, I mean, those three perks right there are great. Outlaw and Take a Knee are also good. A lot of people don't know Take a Knee is low-key good, guys. You guys should check it out. It's good for a different kind of game style if you guys use this perk. If you don't, well then Outlaw, it works just as well. Anyways, let's go ahead and check if the palindrome is looking godly this week. Nope. Nope. I mean, it's looking alright. As you can see, starting off with the scope, Steady Hand, Sure Shot, Quick Draw. For the perks, Mulligan, Icarus. Icarus is not a bad perk in my opinion. It helps me get first shots on people by being airborne and shooting. Small bore, high caliber rounds, and reactive reload. Reactive reload's pretty good, and small bore is okay. I would rather have rifle barrel be there than small bore though. Okay, so what's up? What's next? Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys this sniper rifle right here. It's not looking too bad, although the scopes aren't that great. If it had an ambush scope, this would be a lot better. I personally like playing with that rather than these scopes. Anyways, for the perks, as Grenadier, Perfectionist, Skip Rounds, Snapshot, and Hidden Hand. Hidden Hand, Snapshot, and Grenadier or Perfectionist, whichever one you would prefer out of these perks, would be a decent roll to have on a sniper. I wouldn't actually suggest buying this though, obviously. I mean, it's decent, so I wanted to show you guys it. Anyways, now let's move on toward the Vanguard quartermaster. Okay, so over here at the Vanguard quartermaster, I'm going to start with the How Dare You. This is actually looking like a pretty good hand cannon with the rolls. Hidden Hand, Rifled Barrel, Icarus as well down here. I mean, now, that's looking pretty solid. For scopes, it has Steady Hand, Sure Shot, and Quick Draw. Overall, it's looking pretty good. I don't know though, haven't played with the How Dare You hand cannon that much. But this fusion rifle, however, if you guys are fusion rifle fans in the PvP world, this one is looking solid. Has rangefinder, small bore, accelerated coils, knee pads, life support, and for the scopes it got MD reflex, Red Dot ORA, and OEG. Now this is mainly for the fusion rifle fellows out there that enjoy playing with fusion rifles in PvP. You guys know what you're looking for the perks. Obviously rangefinder on a fusion is awesome. It has small bore as well, or accelerated coils, whichever one you would prefer. And knee pads or life support. I would go with life support, honestly. Kills with this weapon while critically wounded have a chance to start regenerating health. I mean, that's looking pretty good. Okay, so now since those two are out of the way, let's go over to the Continental. This is actually looking pretty good too. Especially if you guys are auto rifle fans, you guys will see. It has Third Eye, good. Perfect Balance, excellent to have on an auto rifle. And Rodeo. Reduces the severity of this weapon's recoil. Also awesome to have on an auto rifle. The better the recoil, the more it is like a laser beam, and that's the goal out of auto rifles when you're playing in the PvP world. You want it to have a smooth shot. Also has reflex, quick draw, or OEG rifle scope. I don't know, whatever you prefer out of those scopes. Okay, next to the Parthian shot. This is basically the same thing as the Continental. Third Eye, Perfect Balance, Rodeo. Bam. Solid perks right there. It also has a pendant magazine and life support. Here are the scopes: OEG rifle scope, steady hand, and red dot. Not bad again. So yeah, for those of you that said that this week isn't that good, you're right, honestly. It really isn't that good, but there are some, what the heck's going on here? Weapons that are alright. Oh my gosh. Hello everyone. I was getting teabagged by Lilora B. Scravage and Korean baskets. Hello guys. Thanks for joining in on the video. Anywho, now let's go over here to Mr. Camel Toe, aka Jalalala. Okay, so starting off with the Extremophile, always, because you know Extremophile is a great auto. Has hidden hand, small bore, third eye, high caliber rounds, and quick draw. And for the scopes, in case you guys are wondering, MD reflex, sure shots, and OEG. Now this is actually looking like a pretty good auto rifle as well. Actually, it's pretty much the same thing as the Continental, I feel like. I mean, it doesn't have the same perks, but I feel like it would play out around the same. High caliber rounds is good to have on an auto. Small bore, third eye, I personally would play with third eye just because I like seeing people on the radar. It helps my awareness in the PvP world so I can get first shots on my opponents, and also hidden hand. Nah, you guys know what hidden hand does. I'm not going to sit there and read that to you guys because I already read it, first off. And also, I don't even know why I read them. Most of you guys already know what the perks do. Just do it just in case. Keystone is looking alright as well. This is a pretty solid scout rifle overall to play with, but it's important to have good perks for this to play out good. Obviously. That's how pretty much all weapons are. I don't even know why I even said that. Okay, so starting off with crowd control, it has crowd control, as you guys know, is a great perk in PvP world. Hammer forged, improved range and accuracy. That can go wrong on a scout, but if you don't like that perk and you think the range and accuracy is already good, like me, it has triple tap. Rapidly landing precision hits will return 1 round to the magazine. And lastly, it has high caliber rounds or snapshot. Whichever one you would prefer, I would go with high caliber rounds personally, just because, yeah, it's high caliber rounds. For those of you that are shotgun fans out there, you know, I went over a fusion rifle earlier, but this is not looking like a bad shotty. Full auto, hammer forged, flared magwell, or hipfire. This would be a pretty good shotgun, whether you want to play with it in PvE or PvP. Hipfire, hammer forge, and full auto are great perks. Not to mention flared magwell can be too if you're playing with it in PvE. Because you really don't have to worry about reloading too much in the PvP world nowadays with shotties. So, lastly, I'm going to be showing you guys, here is the bitter edge. It's looking I'm going to show it off anyways. Unflinching, mulligan, skip rounds, or quick draw. I love having quick draw on snipers just because, you know, you got to go with that quick scope. Mulligan isn't too bad to have on a sniper, especially nowadays in the PvP world, because special ammo is very scarce, as you guys may know. And unflinching. I mean, it's easier to aim under fire using this weapon. How can that go wrong while sniping? And it has an ambush scope, unlike the previous one I showed you earlier. Okay, so yeah, that's about it for Mr. Camel Toe here. Whoa! I still got a crowd going on. What's going on, guys? Yo, yo. Okay, last up on this list. I mean, as you guys know, there isn't really nothing much being sold from the new Monarchy. Like always. Like always.
I think we can help you.
Lastly, though, on this list, I got you guys the Future War Call vendor. I think these guys know what I'm doing. But something here is actually not looking that bad, and that is the Wounded Scout Rifle. It's highly underrated. Check it out. As you can see, it has crowd control, small bore, triple tap, high... I almost said high caliber rounds because there's been so many other weapons in the past with it. Armor piercing rounds or snapshot. And here are the scopes, in case you guys are wondering. Red dot ORA, range lens, and OEG. It's not looking too bad with the perks. Armor piercing rounds, small bore, and crowd control. Not too shabby. Let's see how the sidearm's looking. Haven't checked this out. Reactive reload, hand loaded, and armor. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yay, yay, yay. If you don't have a sidearm, check this out. My goodness, this is a solid roll with the Wormwood. Reactive reload, great to have. Hand loaded, great to have on a sidearm. And armor piercing rounds. I'm not even looking at the other perks. Actually, I will. Snapshot, relentless tracker. Those are garbage. I'll throw them away in the trash can. But these are pretty good. Actually, not pretty. They're great. Fantastic. Love that roll right there for that sidearm. Okay, what do we got up next here? The Waltz Pulse Rifle. Rangefinder, hammer forge, and high caliber rounds. This is like a sniper pulse. This is for very long distance. But look at the impact though. Got to keep that in mind when playing with this. But those rolls, not too shabby. Not too shabby again. Now, lastly, I'm going to be showing you guys the whale. Hidden hand, hammer forged, and explosive rounds. This is like, I don't know, an awkward fate bringer. I'll just call this fate bringer's awkward cousin. That's what I'll name this one. So yeah, if you're interested in buying fate bringer's awkward cousin, there it is, right there, the whale. But yeah, there you guys have it. That's about wrapping up this video. And look at all these people dancing. Heck yeah, that's the way. Dance it up, twerk, twerk, twerk. Whatever you're doing, nice. But that's a good finale right there for this weekly vendor reset. I know it's nothing too crazy. All I'm sitting here doing is talking about the weekly reset for these vendors, and I'm telling you guys my honest opinion of what I think is good out of these. So yeah, those are what I think are good out of these. I'm out of here though. Thanks for taking the time to watch and listen. Peace.